And then let's add kind of a little bit of a jet rocket here, so sort of a cone. So we'll learn how to do that now. So to do a cone, remember we're going to use the polygon tool. And once again, I want to make sure that this is using that same gray. So I'll click here first, so that's over there. And then we've got that. Remember, if we press down, we'll reduce the amount of sides. And if I hold down Shift, it will it'll kind of keep the it kind of level. Now let go there. And there's that. And let's actually go up some. We'll kind of do the same thing we've been doing before, give it a little bit of a curve at the top. So we'll kind of cut that curve off here. All right. So same thing we've done before. This right here. And then let's give it the same color as this. So I want to select this color. So right now, both of these are selected. If I look over here, you can see there's a question mark, and that's because I'm selecting a group. But if I double click, I can go into something called isolation mode. You can see how this kind of ghosts out everything else, and then I can click on the little sections within that. So I've got that gray. I can double click here to get out of it. And now if I just drag that gray over top of that shape, I now have that selected. Now, if I look a little bit closer here, you can see that I haven't gotten this all the way out. So if I hold down my Option key, I can stretch both of these out at the same time. And so I've got the top of that. And then just to make things go quickly, I'm going to hold down the Option key here and Shift to kind of keep it centered to bring it over here. And also holding down the Option, I can kind of give that. And then I want this to be a little bit more, so I'm holding down Option here to give it a little bit more of a curve on the bottom here. And then once again, I'm just going to zoom in to make sure that I'm not overloading there. Also holding down the Option key, and then we can just kind of move this until there. And same thing we've done before, just make sure it's centered, select both of these and then click on that little thing to center it. And that looks pretty good. I'll just maybe shrink this in by just a touch. There we go. And now I've got this all set up, so let's take a look at what we're going to do with this. First thing is I want to make sure that these are the same colors, so I'm just going to drag that over there. And now with these selected, Shift M for my shape tool. We'll get rid of this part first. I'm going to hold down Option, and then I want to add these two together. So I'm just going to click and drag. I don't want to drag all the way up here because I want to keep that the same color, and that's not what we're going to get. So just click and drag up to these. And then we'll hit V to go to move. And then we've got our nice kind of little rocket ship section here. And we'll group that. Call this the skirt. And then same thing, I want this kind of back at the bottom. So if I hit Command Shift and that bracket, I can kind of bring it down there. And let's go down. And if you want to do just fine movements, you can use the arrow keys. And I think maybe we'll just bring this up a little bit, make that a little bit smaller. All right, there's that. And then actually what else I'd like to do is maybe add a little bit of a extra kind of black kind of highlight right there. So we'll do that next.